G'day guys, welcome back to Reach Me or Teach Me. I reacted to Gary Delaney's 9 minutes of one-liners last week, and that video's taken off. Absolutely smashed with all the views, lots of comments, lots of feedback. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It looks like you guys thoroughly enjoyed it. So I thought, well, let me try and find some more Gary Delaney to do. There's a couple of sort of 30-minute videos, which I think are probably pushing it for length. Let me know below. I could maybe break that up into two sections and watch part 1 and part 2 of the 30-minute videos. But I found this one. Not only is it around 15 minutes, but it says Gary Delaney one-liners that weren't ever on Mock the Week or Live at Apollo, as not seen on TV. So I thought this would be a really good one to react to because it should have some fresh new content. And yeah, all that waffle being said, let's go, guys. I'm keen as.
I like to think I've still got it. I took 4 E's last night. That was a tough hand at Scrabble. And then I thought, ooh, squeegee. Some proper nerds in tonight. That is excellent. Does work. Genuinely. I checked it. It's lovely. When you get a new car, you're paranoid about scratching it. I parked at Asda. When I came out, there was a big gash on the bonnet. I said, "Madam." There's usually really more to that joke, but tonight... Never try and use a Ouija board to contact the ghost of a dyslexic. Not a good idea. Spirit guide, what is your name? PVLRF. Is that you, Steve? I'm still a bit shaken up. I was involved in quite a violent mugging the other day, but on the plus side, did make a few quid. Swings and roundabouts. Yeah. I usually find that's the best place. You can't mug adults. I had a vindaloo last night, and today my arse really stings. Couldn't afford to pay the bill, and the chef bummed me. I'm aware that's a very immature joke. I'm sorry, it's not.
Biggest laugh of the night so far, though.
I was in a queue at the fairground for the I Guess Your Weight stall. Eventually, I get to the front. The guy looks at me, goes, "Well, I'd say that was about 20 minutes."
She like that one.
I'm not really good at dwarf impressions. Still, hey-ho.
So stupid.
I was doing some shows in Wales, and I went to a tourist attraction called the Devil's Bridge. Got its name from the fact that it's where they used to try witches, and what they would do was they'd chuck some poor woman off the top of the bridge, and the idea was if she was a witch, she'd fly away, whereas if she was innocent, she'd fall to her death on the M4. If anything, finding out that Jimmy Savile was a paedophile made it even worse that he never answered my letters. All of my favourite 70s kids' TV stars, they've all been done for it now, haven't they? Jimmy Savile, Rolf Harris, Stuart Hall. I bet Fingermouse is shitting himself. By the way, for anyone under 40, there genuinely was a kids' TV programme called Fingermouse. And In the 70s and the 80s, that was perfectly acceptable. Somebody walked into the BBC and said, I've got an idea for a series for kids. And they went, what do you do? And he goes, well, basically, I finger a mouse. And they went, well, fuck it, you're hired, come on in. That's the least sinister thing going on at the BBC right now. And many times I tried to get that joke on Mock the Week, and I was never fucking allowed. You're a pretty outrageous crowd, that's good, because some nights you just leave out the dodgy ones, but tonight they're all staying in, so that's nice. And that means I get to do this one. Here we go. A paedophile goes into a florist. I'd like some flowers, please. Orchids? No, just the flowers.
I love that he
I went to see an acupuncturist. When I got home, my voodoo doll was dead.
That's brilliant. That's sick.
I read a book on Stockholm Syndrome. Started badly, but by the end, I loved it. So Tell you what really boils my piss. Hotel room kettles. If a man uses too much pornography, eventually it starts to affect his whole attitude towards slags.
Oh, that's subtle. I like that. That's clever.
I went out with an optician, but she'd always take ages to get dressed. She'd be like, does my bum look big in this? And now... How about now? Why is it that every time they put a new bench in the park, an old person has to die? Why is it that every time I go to the gym, Princess Diana dies? My sister's got 2 small children, which happens if...
Wait. Every time I go to the gym, Princess Diana dies. Oh, that's annoying me. Help me, folks. That's killing me. Why don't I understand that joke at all?
Why is it that every time I go to the gym, Princess Diana dies?
Oh, man, I'm sure that's hilarious, but I don't get it. Oh, it's burning me.
My sister's got 2 small children, which happens if you smoke whilst pregnant. People always described Cliff Richard as asexual, but I'd also add be gay. Dave drowned, so at his funeral we got him a wreath in the shape of a life belt. Well... That's what he would have wanted.
That's right.
I was in W.H. Smith's. I bought a book of 1,000 raffle tickets for £2.50, which is a bargain, because normally they're £1 a strip. I didn't win. Panty liners. That was the worst cruise I've ever been on. Especially the Red Sea. That was a beautiful, disgusted noise. Oh, that was amazing.
God damn.
Recently I was fingered for a crime, which is quite a harsh punishment. When I was young, I went out with an older woman who taught me that the best way to perform cunnilingus is to use your tongue to trace out the letters of the alphabet. So I learned how to do that, and I was pretty pleased with myself. And then she left me for a Chinese guy. Well done on getting that one, by the way. That's excellent, right? Oh, I forgot to do this at the top. The venue asked me to read out an announcement on their behalf, so just let me do that now. Here, let me get this. Here we go. Right. We'd like to apologise unreservedly to the hen party we had in last night that we did not provide the stripper Mr. Manhood they'd been expecting. We would also like to apologise to Mr. Mahood for any embarrassment. Valentine's Day, she got all upset when she found out that I'd wiped my knob on the box of chocolates I'd given her. You know. Luckily, I managed to come out of it smelling of roses.
That's so bad.
She always says, my problem is I never follow through on projects, so I shat on her stamp collection. It's thanks to the efforts of men like my granddad that we don't speak German today, because he single-handedly killed 11 language teachers. I've got a small penis, but it's all right because my girlfriend's an optimist. To her, the vagina is always half full. By the way, ladies, I mean, obviously that's not true. She recently said that I've got a cock like a donkey. Yeah. Turned out she meant the smell. Which does pose the question, how does she know what a donkey's cock smells like? But at least now I know why she's banned from Blackpool Pleasure Beach. And why she always called it that. I always vowed I'd never molest my pet lions and eventually had to swallow my pride.
Cheers afterwards too, because he knows how dodgy that was.
I was woken up last night by the bulimic upstairs vomiting, so I banged on the ceiling going, oi, keep it down. I know. It's easy to scoff. I shouldn't... I found my male G-spot. Well, actually, it was the customs officer that found it. I just bought him dinner. A friend of mine said, if I text another man and put a kiss at the end, is that a bit gay? I said, what are you texting him? He said, a picture of my cock. Makes very little difference. I've been going out with an English teacher, which is a bit awkward because she keeps on correcting my grammar during sex. I'm like, who's the daddy? Who's the daddy? She's no, the daddy's whom. I'm like, suck it good, bitch. She's no, it's suck it well. And she gets particularly annoyed at my improper use of the colon. I don't like it when you're kissing a girl and you suddenly realise her eyes are open. It's like, shit, she's coming round.
Oh, it's so relentless.
I went to the supermarket and they had a special on. He collects the trolleys. Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, whoa.
Because sexual problems are hard for men to talk about. As I said, I suffered from premature ejaculation, but I was too shy, too embarrassed or anything about it. Eventually screwed up the courage to go and see my doctor, showed her my penis, said, look, I'm worried I might be a bit premature. She said, you certainly are. I'm the receptionist. I was in town early and I saw people collecting for Parkinson's and they were shaking tins, which I thought was a bit insensitive. Because people collect money for anything nowadays, call it a charity.
Oh,
Recently, I
shit.
saw this woman collecting for reconstructive vaginal surgery following the birth of her 8 children. There she was outside Tesco's, waving her bucket. Gentlemen, if you think your partner's got a rather large vagina, it's important to never let on to that fact. And believe me, I know, as I once put my foot in it.
So
I like this
clever.
section because these jokes have definitely never been on the fucking telly. I joined a fisting club, not something particularly into. I'm just trying to widen the circle of my friends. Shouldn't do that, you know. The first rule of fisting club, you do not talk about fisting club. Second rule, think about cutting your nails.
I need a break. Oh, my cheeks, my eyes, everything's hurting. Oh. Oh my God.
You know what it's like when you're wanking off 3 bus drivers at once and it's taken ages, and then suddenly... The irony of finishing that one off yourselves. Right. Final thing. Who wants to see what my sex face looks like? Everybody? Great. Okay. Give me 10 seconds to get ready over here.
Oh, that took me way too long to get.
Liverpool, you've been amazing. Thank you. Good night. Having Gary Delaney. Good night. Hello, I'm Gary Delaney, and it is time for me to get rid of this ridiculous lockdown beard because the UK is getting back to normal, and that means that I'm going to be on the road as of next week. I've got about 100 tour dates on sale. They're all on my website, GaryDelaney.com. You'll probably see that URL on this video and in comments and everywhere else I can post it. You're probably fed up with seeing it. That's where it is. There's about 100 dates on sale now. There'll be more to come. There's still a few venues that are slow to open up, and I've got loads of places got like 15 months of postponed shows to accommodate. So, Liverpool and a few others, I will get round to you. I'll try to get around everywhere eventually, but there's 100 dates or so on sale now, and there'll be more to come. So they're all on my site. You can join my mailing list to be notified when more get added or get added in your area. And something to watch out for. Loads of them are sold out, but only to socially distanced capacities. And that means they're not really sold out because venues are going to be selling all those soon. So if it says join waiting list, that's what it means. So it's sold out brackets, but not really sold out. So something like the Bloomsbury Theatre in London have held back like nearly 1,000 tickets because of social distancing rules. So they should all become available at some point. So that's what that means. It's nice to be back in the real world. See you soon.
I'm assuming that you guys are all mad Gary Delaney fans, but if you're not, jump on his website, subscribe to his channel, do whatever. He's amazing. I can't believe that I'd never really heard of him until about a week ago. And it's weird because I watch quite a lot of British TV, so you'd think I would have seen him. I've seen Mock the Week quite a few times. I've watched a few dozen episodes of Mock the Week. Maybe I have seen him and I've just never really clicked because I didn't know who he was. He was just another random comedian that was on the show. But he's so good. He's like one of my favorites. He's so clever, so witty. It's so relentless is my only thing because it's just bang, 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 bang. And you're still in tears and hurting over the previous joke. You're trying to catch a breath and then he just hits you with another absolute cracker. Oh, man. Look, I'm sure because my last Gary Delaney video had to have a lot of anti-blocking stuff going on, I'll probably have a lot of that through this video. If you've stuck around this long, let me know below in the comments. Appreciate you watching. Hopefully you've liked and subscribed, and we'll see you in the next one.